When we lose someone we love, it feels like a deeply personal, isolated journey. But here's the truth. Grief is fundamentally an interpersonal experience. It doesn't just hurt you as a single person. It shatters your sense of self as a being woven into a complex web of relationships. See, a sudden death disrupts the relational systems you built your life on, the foundation of your identity, your social roles, and even how you manage your emotions. Grief isn't just about losing someone. It's about a seismic shift in your entire relational universe. It feels like an earthquake. And the way you navigate this is a dual process. It's like fighting two battles at once. Battle one, you're trying to restore the interpersonal strategies you relied on for stability. They're suddenly gone. And then battle two, you're overwhelmed by intensified emotions and thoughts about the loss. And you have to manage without the person who may have been your key coping mechanism. This duality is central to understanding grief. Attachment theory shows that losing a loved one triggers a response similar to an infant's distress when separated from a caregiver. It's not just emotional, it's biological and relational as well. It's a profound threat to your sense of security. Your individual grief journey is always shaped by your culture. In many cultures, there's this massive pressure to let go and move on quickly. This pressure to recover isolates you. Your grief is seen as a private individual problem that you need to resolve. In other cultures, it's different. They affirm the continuity between the living and the dead, and they offer collective communal rituals. But here's the conflict. Sometimes community-focused rituals don't align with your personal needs. This external pressure is often amplified by guilt, that corrosive feeling that makes us feel like we should have done more. This is especially true when the loss is tied to our deepest or closest relational ties. Think about the hit South African show IsiBaya. When the beloved character Thandeka Zungu passes away, her husband Sbu Ndlovu is absolutely paralyzed by guilt, not just by sadness. And their love was star-crossed because she was shot right before promising to return to him permanently. Sbu's anguish is rooted in a crushing sense of indebtedness. He feels like he failed his duty to protect her. He sees her death as his personal failure, his debt to her for her love. His dialogue is less about loss and more about what he failed to do. This guilt is not passive. It becomes a fierce, immobilizing anxiety. This kind of guilt is a pervasive, destructive force, and Sbu's grief immediately turns into a violent, obsessive mission of revenge. He doesn't just retreat for quiet sadness. Instead, he channels his anxiety into a frantic, all-consuming hunt for the shooters. His constant need to rectify the past and feeling like he should have kept her safe turns his grief into a pervasive anxiety that drives him into a psychologically damaging pursuit. Other characters are left worrying that his obsessive mission is destroying his mental state of mind. That relentless homicidal focus on revenge is Sbu's mechanism for dealing with the feeling like his love was incomplete because he failed his duty of protection to his wife. Ultimately, grief requires you to reorganize your self-concepts within a transformed relational landscape. So the film The Rabbit Hole is also a poignant example. Becca and Howie lose their son. They grapple with grief in starkly different ways. Howie seeks connection, he preserves memories, maintaining a link to his son, while Becca does the opposite. She withdraws, she just isolates herself and tries to erase all traces of her son's existence. This individualistic response pushes her away from her husband and her support system. The film shows that there isn't one prescribed way to grief. Finding a path forward often involves a shared expression and embracing the complexity of the loss. You have to reorganize your self-concept. You have to navigate a new reality. Stop letting social mandates dictate how you grieve. Instead, embrace the complexity. How has grief changed your relational universe? Let me know down in the comment section below. And hey, if this video made you feel understood, hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you next time on the next breakdown.